Hey, what is up guys, F64 here, and welcome back to another episode of Chill Build Tuesdays. It's definitely Chill Build Sundays, but I haven't put up an episode of this on an actual Sunday in way too long for it to be called that anymore. I'm just kidding, I'm not actually going to change the title. But yeah, I probably should, but nah. So yeah, sorry about that everybody. We are going up on a Tuesday once again, and again, my excuse for that is I worked on Sunday. And yeah, Sundays are usually the days that I work, so that doesn't really work out, but that's okay, we're getting the episode up anyway. So you guys can see, even though I did not put up an episode yesterday, that doesn't mean that I haven't done any work on the map. I don't know why I'm getting weird frames right now. I think my hard drive might be getting close to filling up again, but whatever, the frames aren't that bad. So yeah, I've done a little bit of work off camera, as you can see. Last episode we did these little corner sections, which look really fucking sexy, and then off camera I did all of these sections here, which I'm not, well, I don't want to say I'm not quite as happy with them, because I'm definitely still pretty freaking happy with them. Also, I'm noticing some discrepancies here in the walls, but yeah, still needs a little bit of polishing up, because it's just like World edited this all together, so I don't know, it's not all perfectly put together yet, but that's alright. Yep, here it is again. Oop-a-doop-a-doo. But yeah, so I really need you guys' opinions on this, because I am not too sure what I think of all this. This whole setup that I have going here. So, oh, Skype's going off. Damn it, my fucking phone keeps turning Skype to online mode. I'm usually always in do not disturb mode, but Skype's awful, so that keeps changing. But yeah, I really need you guys' opinions this episode. Please share your opinions, because I trust you guys for the most part in your building opinions or your map opinions or whatever. But yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about all of this. The floor here definitely needs work. I was experimenting with this corner block. This is how the corner blocks standardly look, but this is a little bit boring. I'm messing around with it, doing it there. So yeah, I'm not sure. This floor definitely is probably going to change. The ceiling obviously isn't done. But I really want you guys' thoughts on these wall designs. These little lamps that I threw in up here, which are kind of cool. They go above all of the little slots, the little starter spots. Also, I added these guys, the starter spots, as I'm sure you guys noticed. And there are actually 28 of them. And I know ProMC only has 24 slots per game. But 28 was the number that looked best here. If need be, if ProMC asks that I change it to only 24 players, it wouldn't be that hard to change. I'd probably take out these guys and put in like little statues or decorations or something instead. But yeah, for now it's 28, which is totally alright, I hope. But yeah, so we got all the little slots in, which is pretty sexy. This is just a hopper there. And I'm hoping that when you spawn, you'll spawn like, see how you can fall down very slightly into a cauldron? Or this is a hopper. I'm hoping that when you start spawn, you'll be in there, and then like you won't be off to the side a little bit, so that people aren't at different levels, because that would just look funky. Wouldn't be a big deal. That would just bug me a little bit. But yeah, this is Chill Build Sundays, not Chill Talk Sundays. So let's get building, shall we? Today we're going to be polishing up this tree a little bit, doing a little bit more work here. You can see I've thrown in vines and stuff. But yeah, your opinions, everybody, on these walls, these lamps, and what I've done with this center area. I dropped down the water and the roots, everything. I dropped this whole thing down a little bit so that there's kind of this little lip here, which sets this apart a little bit so it's not all blending together, because I really didn't like that. I wanted the pond to feel very separate from everything around it, and I would add walls here, but obviously you can't get over those walls very easily. Well, you would be able to. It would just look funky. So yeah, what we're going to be doing today, I'm going to polish up this tree a little bit. I want to make it a little bit taller, so let's actually go in with World Edit here. I'll bring this up all the way. It's kind of my center structure for the tree for some reason. But yeah, let's see. //hsil. What is the command? hsil, and this is spruce. I believe the ID for spruce is 17. Yeah, it's 17, I'm pretty sure. No, it's 17.1. And then we want, wait, yeah, 17.1. And then let's try 4 right here. Skype needs to shut the fuck up. 4, and we'll do 10. Boop. Nope, that's too big. That's expanding outward a little bit. But do I want it to expand outward? No, I don't. I brought it in here. We'll make it expand outward at the top a little bit more. And I'm not really sure how I'm going to make this tree work. I might kill all of this glass up here and have it actually go above the hotel. Just a little bit, but I'm not sure about that. So we'll build up the stem, get some leaves on it and stuff, and just see what happens. And when I say get some leaves on it, I don't mean that we'll do like the whole big canopy up here. I mean that we'll do these little vines and try and get all that worked out today. But yeah, it should be a good goal. So let's see. This was 4 and that didn't work, so we'll knock that down to 3. There we go. That brings it in 1. So yeah, I'm just slowly shrinking it down as it goes up. And let's go through and randomize this a little bit. Not randomize it, just make it a little bit less even and symmetrical, because symmetrical is gross when it comes to natural things, obviously. There we go. Looks good. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. I really need to add freaking custom sounds to the F6 pack. That'd be so good. Every time you place a block, it's like whoop, 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 whoop. And if you shoot, it's like blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna add custom sounds to the F6 pack, and it'll just be me making random fucking noises. Why are you sideways? Oop, I fell all the way down. I think those are just sideways because oh yeah, I had to place that on top of it in the right direction, so I did that. But yeah, and I think it would be cool if there was actually a way to go inside of the tree. So maybe, yeah, maybe you could like swim down here and there would be some small tunnels under there where you could like swim under the roots and up inside the tree, and there would be like ladders and stuff inside so you could get up to these levels really quickly instead of having to run back to the elevators here. And if I did do that, then I would probably only do the entrances over here, because these guys, they kind of got the short end of the stick as far as spawning go, because there's going to be a glass wall here probably, and although you'll be able to see out here where like the cars would supposedly drive up, you know, hotels that have that little awning where your car would drive up here and you'd park here and you'd be like, alright, I'm at my hotel, let me get all my shit out of my car and bring it into the hotel. So yeah, you'll be able to see all this stuff out here, but there will be like a barrier block wall thing here or something. You just won't be able to get out there. So if a guy spawns right here, he has the short end of the stick because he can't go that way, or he runs into some wall, and then he can't really go there, or there near as quickly as anyone else here. So yeah, I tried to stack it a little bit so that there were more chests on this side as well. So guys over here were at a little bit less of a disadvantage, and then also there will probably be an entrance inside the tree that's only over here, and maybe, yeah, I think it'll only really be on this side, which will be a little bit unsymmetrical, but unfortunately, to make all of this so symmetrical and make it work so well, we had to give some people short end of the stick as far as spawn positioning goes. So we'll have to do something under there, maybe try and make it a little bit more fair. One thing I'm honestly really worried about with this map is it's gonna look sexy as fuck. Like that much we know. It's already starting to look pretty sexy. So I'm not worried about how it's going to look, but I'm just kind of worried that it's not gonna be fun to play. Because I don't know, I really need to vary up these rooms a little bit, because if we fly over here, also I don't know if I did this last episode, but I did throw in another room here. Oh no, I did this a while ago, obviously, because I remember doing all this on camera. But yeah, so these rooms, I need to change them up a little bit. Like maybe I'll make it look like there's, like I'll maybe make it look like there's people actually staying in these rooms, and they're doing weird shit in their rooms. Like maybe I'll set up, I don't know. Maybe I just pile up some jack-o'-lanterns here for no fucking reason. I don't know why I tried to break the floor for that. But yeah, maybe these people are weird and they have a jack-o'-lantern fetish. I don't know. I mean, whatever floats their boat. But yeah, you know, I'll go through and just change up these rooms a little bit, make them all unique, and try and make it a little bit less boring, where you're like, well, I'm exploring this map, but exploring really just means I'm looking at the same room over and over again. And I'll make them a little bit interesting so that that's not boring. This part, I'll make this more interesting once I get a chance. And the pool room over here, that's gonna be cool too. So I'm hoping it'll be open enough and there'll be enough exploration and difference in all of the different places you can go that it'll actually be an interesting map to play. But yeah, I'm hoping I can manage to pull that off, because close quarter SG maps, oh god, my throat is freaking out. Allergies, fuck you. But yeah, close quarter SG maps never seem to do all that well, which is, I mean, it makes sense. I personally usually don't enjoy playing them, and my goal with this was to kind of take the concept behind a close quarter SG map and make it actually enjoyable. Because although this is really open and it's a really big area, the places where you can actually fight are going to be pretty small. Like, these hallways are thin, the rooms are small, and it kind of forces people into these smaller areas where fights will be, there'll be more close quarter fights, which I feel like hopefully that'll be fun and enjoyable and unique to other SG maps. But it could just feel like another, let's see, what's a close quarter SG map? Fucking SG Ultimate. is kind of close quarters, which is awful. Or on Blitz, you got maps like what's that one that everyone plays? Callum V2. Just tiny little maps that still manage to shove in a good amount of players. They just are usually not enjoyable. Although, I don't know, everyone on Blitz seems to love that shitty map. So, I don't know, we'll see. It could just be a gamble whether or not people actually enjoy this map. Because, I don't know. It seems like, as a general theme, people don't enjoy close quarter SG maps. But I don't know, Callum is the exception to the rule. Because that is a really shitty close quarters map. And it seems to do really well. Maybe that's just because it's easy to get kills and stuff. I don't know. I don't know people's psychology when choosing which SG map to play. But yeah, hopefully this will turn out successful and well. And next episode, I think that we'll start, maybe, I don't know what we'll do. There's still a good amount of stuff left to do. Like, it's all starting to come together. We've got this lobby down. We have this place down. Everything's starting to actually look like a proper build. But unfortunately, we've still got a lot of work to go to get it to an actual playable state. But yeah, let's keep going up this way. And actually, I'm going to make it even smaller right here. HSIL 3. We'll make it HSIL 2. Might need to do HSIL 2.5. No, that's perfect. It's scaling just right because the canopy, the top of the tree will kind of go up here. And obviously there will be branches sticking off like on all of these different levels, but then the main part will go up here. And yeah, I think I'm going to knock out this glass dome and replace it with entirely branches and such. And then it'll feel like there's like a canopy up there, or it'll feel like there's a roof, but it'll be nice and green and look natural because it's actually a big tree canopy. Which in real life, obviously, that would never happen, but this is Minecraft, so shut the fuck up. So yeah, let's make this once again look a little bit more randomized and natural. There we go. I've seen trees where they just clearly went in with World Edit, and they just stacked everything up with they stacked everything up with World Edit. They just did HSIL, that same command I was doing, and they didn't do this, and it was really shitty. So I gotta make sure to do that, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. It's like nature doesn't just make perfect rings and shit, you know? Let's look at this from down here. Also, everybody, I am going to go ahead and make these. You know, on Hypixel, they have those fully sided. Shut up, Skype. They have those fully sided blocks where every side is a wood texture. Instead of having this ugly top or side thing here. Actually, it's definitely the top. But you can place it sideways, and then it's the side. I'm rambling. But yeah, you know, they have that. I'm going to try and make all of the blocks on this, at least all of the blocks that are showing from the top. I'm gonna try and make those the fully textured blocks, which I'm not totally sure how to do. Well, I know how to do it. I just don't know. It's gonna take a really long time to do this, so I'm hoping there's a way I can do it like World Edit or something, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I may have to do it manually, which will be a pain in the booty, to say the least. Skype, shut the fuck up. I really hate that my phone... Anyone else have this problem? I know I mentioned this in a video a while back, but I have still not figured out a cure. So if anybody has a way to fix this, please tell me. What happens is my phone, I have Skype on my phone, and it sets my PC Skype on my computers, it sets those to online mode, which is like the most annoying thing ever, because with like YouTube and recording and everything, I can't be in online mode, because I'm part of so many like big chats, and I have like fucking 500 contacts, so it's just, it's not good. And then I have to go through and I have to like check before I start recording, and it's like, am I in offline mode or not offline mode? Am I in do not disturb mode every time before I start recording? And this episode I forgot, so I need a fix. Plus help. Let's see. Does that look all right? I kind of killed a little bit of my randomization there. These are too flat. Let's try this. No, because then these two are even. Damn it. Perf. No, that's not perf. That's perf. Okay. Yes, perf. All right. I think I like these vines. They're looking pretty sexy. And although it's, again, I was talking about how it'd be not at all realistic to say that this guy's actually poking out of the top of the hotel and providing the roof up here. There's so many reasons that wouldn't make sense. This is like a giant jungle tree, and this is wintry and cold outside, so it really definitely wouldn't make sense. And it would also be really goddamn cold in the hotel if there was a giant hole in the ceiling and the outside looked like this. But yeah, I don't know. We'll just go with it. It's not gonna make a whole lot of sense from a logical standpoint, but that's all right. Just shh. So So yeah, let's see. Do I want to do some vines on this? Make this guy climbable. That was part of my logic for doing a giant tree in the middle like this, is to give multiple ways to get up top here, because I don't want there to just be this way, these elevator shafts to get up, because then the people over here get up much faster, you know, and I don't want that to be, I don't want it to be that unfair. So I'd like to get some vines in here and make it so that once you run up, you can get your chest, and then you can actually climb and kind of parkour your way up the tree. And if this map were on somewhere like MCSG where there's no grace period, that can be really interesting, and probably result in a lot of spawn munching, because you'd run in and you'd get your chest and you don't get a weapon, but some other dude gets a weapon from this chest, and then you're trying to climb up and he's down below you, just fucking murdering you. So I don't know, I might have to change it a little bit if, oh, fucking Skype, shut up. But yeah, that mechanic might not work well on servers like MCSG or whatever, but the map is mostly for ProMC. In fact, it'll probably be exclusive to ProMC. I probably won't even submit it to anywhere else, unless it's declined by ProMC, which, if Shantytown was fucking accepted, God, I'm stuttering like dumb, but if Shantytown was accepted to that server, and this is declined, I'll riot. There will be riots in the street. Yeah, I'm not gonna go on my rant about shitty maps on ProMC again. Skype, I'm gonna kill you. But yeah, I think we're actually coming up on the end of an episode, so Skype will fucking murder you. God damn it. I hate that. Yeah, if anybody has a fix for the mobile Skype setting your computer Skype to online mode, please tell me, I need help-o. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this episode. I kind of just rambled a lot. Talked about future plans for the map and everything, and we got a little bit of work done on the tree here. Again though, please give me your input on these trees here. Not these trees, this big tree, and all the chest placing, and the walls, and the floor situation. I really don't like the floor right now. The floor, in my opinion, is really gross. It's cluttered, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, I tried to bring all the spruce wood that we had here, I wanted to bring it in towards the center a little bit and make it look like, I don't know, like it was trim that was wrapping around the base, but that didn't work how I was expecting. So I don't know, I have to work out a new floor design here. I don't really like this green. Well, I do like the green. I like how it blends with the leaves on the tree a little bit, because if it just went right from the blues there to the greens there without this kind of this neutral color down at the bottom, it's not neutral at all, but it kind of, I don't know, I feel like it blends them a little bit more and gives them kind of a contrasting color instead of just going right from the blues in the walls to the green on there. So yeah, I don't know, we might get rid of this green down here, but I don't know. We'll see. That's what I want to hear from you guys, because I have no idea. So yeah, hopefully you guys have all enjoyed the episode, and be sure to drop a like if you have, and I'll see you in the next one. And in the future, I am going to try and start sticking to my Sunday schedule. I am sorry about that, everybody. But yeah, see you in the next episode, everybody. Remember to fucking tell me what you think. Here's one last look at the map. One last look. Cinematic, sexy camera. Alright, see you next time, everybody.